So, let me congratulate you for being selected for an interview.
This interview is an opportunity to let the employer know you better. Give it your best shot. You're almost landing on your new job, so before anything else, you need some help in order to handle this interview with flying colors. Just as in learning any skill, successful interviews require preparation and practice. There will be no second chance in giving a great first impression. Learning some backgrounds about the company and the interview itself is a great advantage before stepping into the ring. Here are some things you should know about the company. What kind of services or products does the company provide? Do they have a parent company or divisions or subsidiaries? How many people are employed and what are the company's assets and earnings? Who are their major competitors in the market? Additionally, here are the things you should learn about your incoming interview. The kind of interview you're going to have. Is it a panel interview or a one-to-one? Will this interview take a while? Are you going to take some on-site tests? Be certain that you have a clear and precise directions to the interview location. These tips cover all the basics. I believe that it will teach you a thing or two. I am going to share with you how to ace an interview. From checking out the company to sending them a thank you note. Follow these tips and make your interview successful. Be on time. Punctuality makes a good impression. Being early means being there 5 to 10 minutes early. It also helps a lot by trying to drive or be familiar with the location. Do some research about the company. It helps to know what your prospecting company has done in the past before you go to hear it from the interviewer. Checking the company's website and products will familiarize you with what they do. Dress appropriately. What you wear to your next job interview might be more important than you think. Why? Whether you like it or not, your appearance is the first thing that people notice about you. Dress in a manner that is professional and professionally appropriate for the position to which you are applying. Practice interview questions. As with every skill you've ever learned, you have to learn the technique and then practice. Know what type of interview you're having. Is it one by one? Is it a panel interview? Knowing the type of interview you'll be settled in will give you a tactical idea of perspective when handling their questions. Practice good non-verbal communication. The body can represent auras without the use of words, as practicing proper posture, making eye contact, and a firm handshake will leave an impression. Show what you know. Try to relate what you know about the company when answering questions. When discussing your career accomplishments, match them to what the company is looking for. Be cautious to answer some questions. When interviewers ask for an example of a time when you did something, they are asking behavioral interview questions, which are designed to elicit a sample of your past behavior. If you fail to relate a specific example, you not only don't answer the question, but you also miss an opportunity to prove your ability and talk about your skills. Use the STAR model to help you with these tips and types of questions. What is the STAR model? S like situation. The interviewer wants to tell a recent challenge and situation in which you found yourself based on your encounter. T like tasks. What did you have to achieve? The interviewer will be looking to see what you are trying to achieve from the situation. A like actions. What did you do? The interviewer will be looking for information what you did, why you did it, and what the alternatives were. How did you respond the encounter situation? R like results. What was the outcome of your actions? What did you achieve through your actions? And did you meet your objectives? Ask questions. Asking questions also gives you the opportunity to find out if this is the right place for you. The best questions come from listening to what you're asked during the interview and asking for additional information. Follow up. Always follow up with a thank note, reiterating your interest in this position. Send your thank you note, an email is fine, within 24 hours of your interview. This follow-up mail can also be a good indication to know your interview status. Common interview mistakes. Not taking the interview seriously. Don't make the mistake of thinking that the interview is just a formality. Even if all the preliminaries have gone well, do not think that the deal is done. The biggest error you can make is to assume that, because you've gotten this far, the job is in the bag. Not showing what you're the best choice. Be familiar with the job description for which you're interviewing, so that you can illustrate how your experience, abilities, and strengths are in line with the company's needs. Many potential employers want to know why they should hire you specifically. Make it clear to them. Talking too much. Be careful not to talk over the interviewer. This meeting should be a two-way conversation, and many interviewees cover up their nervousness by blathering. Sit calmly, listen carefully, and answer questions thoughtfully. Making negative comments about previous employers or professors, or simply others. Even if you hated your former boss or felt that you were treated unfairly by your previous employer, a job interview is not the place to launch into a litany of complaints. Focus on the funds. Don't talk money too soon into the interview. To focus on your salary requirements and previous salary history right off the bat may cause you to reveal too much. While the topic of salary will certainly come up, follow the interviewer's lead. He or she may be saving that topic for later conversation.
I hope those tips have helped you, and I wish you good luck for your interview.